1984. He was whispering it to everyone. They are following me. They want to kill me. West Germany, 1984. Gunther Stoll was a food engineer who had become unemployed and was constantly anxious and worried, repeatedly telling his wife and those around him, "They are following me. They want to trap me." His wife thought the pressure of unemployment had scrambled Gunther's mind, unaware that Gunther was actually caught in a trap. The night of October 25th, Gunther suddenly left the house. He got into his old car, a bright blue Volkswagen Golf, and drove away from his home. He stopped in front of his ex-girlfriend's house in Wetzlar. He quickly got out of the car and, frantic and panting, began hammering on the door. When the woman opened the door, she was surprised to see Gunther and asked, "What happened? Why are you so anxious?" Gunther replied, "They are following me. They want to kill me." The woman was momentarily terrified, but tried to remain composed and persuade Gunther to return to his home and his family. But Gunther, who was horrified, said, "No, they won't understand." He then hurriedly got back into the car, as if he had an appointment. 3 a.m. Gunther stopped in front of a small pub in Felladiln. He got out of the car and entered the pub. He ordered a beer, but as he was about to drink it, he passed out. When he woke up, he was more anxious than before. He picked up a pen and hurriedly and with trembling hands began writing on a napkin. He paused for a moment, then with a look as if he had remembered something, he crossed out the word he had written, crumpled the napkin, placed it on the table, and drove away from the pub. Autobahn A, 45. Two truck drivers near the Hagen exit saw a car that had crashed. It didn't look like a normal accident. When they got out of their truck and went to the car, they saw a man on the back seat, bleeding heavily, with his arm severely injured. It looked like he had been severely beaten by a person or persons. Yes, it was Gunther. Gunther was still alive. As he drew his last breaths, he told the two drivers, "There were 4 other men in the car. They ran away." The truck drivers took Gunther out of the car, put him on a blanket, and got into the truck, starting to drive him to the nearest hospital. But it was too late, and Gunther died on the way to the hospital. A cold night in West Germany. The police immediately started their investigation. When they questioned the pub's proprietor about the matter, she showed the police the crumpled napkin. When the officer opened the napkin and read the writing on it, he was surprised. Written on the napkin was YOGTZE. But this word was not German. It wasn't even clear what language it was. It was completely incomprehensible. Maybe it was an abbreviation for other words. This incomprehensible word was the only lead in the case. After years of fruitless investigation, the police closed the case, classifying it as a personal traffic incident. But many unanswered questions remained for everyone. Was Gunther Stoll the victim of an unknown gang? Was the word he wrote on the napkin the name of his killers, or a secret code? And many other questions. Yogd Z. The file is closed, the truth is buried, but the investigation doesn't end here. Join us this Sunday. We will expose every clue, every theory, and the cold, terrifying reality of the YOGTZE case. The shadows are calling.